So our today's topic is MBTI. The full form of MBTI is Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. Okay, this is simply the name of the author and the developer, right? This is nothing but the personality assessment test. There are many, but this is the world's most widely used personality assessment test. So MBTI helps us to understand how differently people naturally communicate, make decisions, and interact with the world. Because as a neuroscience coach, we need to understand our client's personality, and this is important for us because before treating others, we need to understand how we react or interact outside the world, right? Suppose when one of your student or your client came to you and asked, I have this kind of situation or facing difficulties. So treating everyone in the same way, instead of treating everyone in the same way, if you understand everyone has their own personality, so it's very helpful for you to understand. And this personality roadmap is not like everything is fixed or what kind of personality you have is for forever, right? Because people are more complex than any personality model. So the important thing to understand MBTI is, as a coach, MBTI is a tool to understand preference, not for putting people into a boxes. So to understand this personality assessment, we will generate one code, 4-digit code. Okay. For that, we will explore 4 roadmap. After every roadmap, you will get one code according to your personality, how you react or act in some particular situation. According to that, you write your code. I will show you each and everything. So simply after that, we understand what kind of career is best suitable for us. If we are facing any difficulties, so we can change our approach also. And the main purpose of MBTI is to help people to understand how they gain energy, how they process information, how they make decisions, how they approach life and work, how they communicate, take decision, how they motivate, and how they suffer or react in different situations simply. So let's start our roadmaps. So roadmap number 1, if we talk about the roadmap, I will ask you few questions. So this is the code, right? So when you practice and when the time you are watching this video, just write 4 dash, and after every roadmap, write your code above this underline. So let's start our first roadmap. So what is our first roadmap? Where your focus, your attention goes. Okay, what you prefer doing when you have an opportunity. What is the meaning of this? Suppose you have free time, so you prefer to talk to your parents, siblings, people around you, neighbors, family, friend. you make a call and simply connect with them, or if you have free time, so you want to spend that time with you only as your me time also, right? You want to do something, or if you don't want to do something, you want to sit alone and enjoy your present situation. So what we are exploring here, we are exploring, are you extrovert or introvert? Okay. So one by one, we will see many examples, and you can see all this in PDF version also. So the first code is either E or I. Okay. So let's see, you are extrovert or introvert person. So on the left side, the extrovert person recharge by being social. They loved being social, and the other side, the introvert, they recharge by spending the alone time. Okay. Left side, extrovert enjoy group conversation and introvert enjoy one-on-one conversation. Extrovert having more friends, but the bonds are less strong. But the introvert person have closer relationship with a few friends. Extrovert, they speak more, right? They have many opinions, random thoughts roaming around their brain, and they just speak one another idea, right? And the introvert person, they listen more, even they think before they speak. Okay, they analyze any point, they understand, then they speak. That doesn't mean introvert person, they speak less or more. It's not like that. They think and then they speak. The extrovert person, they easily accept change. Change is like anything, the place, person, relation, the situation, right? But the introverts struggle with changes. They take time to adapt things. Extrovert, they get distracted easily because so many things are going on, right? So they are so mixed up to decide or choose something. So they distract easily. But the introvert, deep focus for a long time. They don't go for many things and many options, right? So this is all about the first roadmap. Are you the extrovert person or introvert person? So if you are feeling like I am both, okay, so just think which side is more dominating, right? Most of the time, what is how you react. That it doesn't mean you have both the personality also, right? You like your me time, your alone time, but you love to be social also. That is also possible. But for this assessment, just write one dominating side of you. Extrovert person, they are very open, and introvert are more reserved, open up to anyone. They open up for few people, make decision quickly. They reflect before making the decision. They love getting attention, and the introvert are not interested in getting attention. That doesn't mean that they are lost in a crowd, right? उनको भी attention पसंद है, but not like extrovert person. Every time वो attention seek नहीं करते. The time they are speaking, they want everyone's attention, right? The time they are doing something, that time they want everyone's attention, like this. So extrovert are fine working in open space, right? But introvert person like working in a quiet space. They speak up in meeting, they share idea when prompted. Means जब उन्हें पूछा जाए, they have many ideas, but they never, means most of the time they never initiate. If someone asks them to give their opinion, that time definitely they give their opinion. Yeah, so we have two type of personality here, introvert and extrovert. Now after observing all the personality roadmap, now you think about yourself, which kind of person or personality you are having. Okay, introvert or extrovert. So if you think you are an introvert person, so write I in your first underline, or if you are an extrovert, then write E on the first underline. Okay, we will go left to right. So on a left first underline, write I or E. Okay, so now here we will discuss one more personality, ambivert. What is ambivert? So ambivert is that kind of person. Ambivert persons are, they have both the personality of some extrovert person and introvert person both, right? Just like we discussed few minutes ago. You love to being alone also, and you love to be socialized also, right? This is the personality of ambivert. So this is the best way to understand about your personality, and so you can change your personality according to your requirement, right? If you are feeling, for example, because of your introvert nature, you are very alone and you are not getting knowledge and you need to build network. So you can adopt some personality from extrovert also. Yeah, if I am little bit act like a extrovert personality, like go and mingle with other people, gain knowledge, build network, it will help you to grow in your career, even in your personal life. So you will become ambivert person. So no need to know personality is good or bad, right? We need to change our personality to just introvert or just extrovert to the mixed personality ambivert. The time what you need, you can behave like that, so you will become. So we all try to become ambivert. Hope this is clear. If you have any doubt, feel free to connect. Second roadmap. Let's see the second roadmap. We already got our one code. How is your thought processes? Okay, how we think. So this is the test you can perform while watching this PDF and video. How you take this information. So nothing. This is a simple tree, a picture you can see. Just think, when you observe this picture, what is that 5 line you can write? Okay. So in our live session, I will give you this task so you can write, and then we will explore. So let's see after that. So you are a person who sense things or intuiting. You are a person of intuition. Okay. So the person who are sensing things more, how they describe the picture. There is an apple tree. There is an apple tree. It has few apples, or they say 4 apples. Tree is very beautiful, well covered with green leaves. Tree gives oxygen so that we can breathe. Tree is looking so beautiful with those red apple and flower at the bottom. This place seems to be very beautiful and natural. If you think like that, that means you are sensing. So your next code is S. If that kind of person, they are very intuiting how they think these things, the picture and how they describe, the time I saw this picture, I imagined myself to be there taking selfies. Apple in a day keeps the doctors away, so we should always stay. It seems all the green leaves waving me so that I can go and enjoy those apples. I would have been so nice if I could be there in place of Newton and apple falls near me. I love to see these trees for hours. It is soothing my eyesight. Right? So sensing means whatever you are observing, seeing as it is, you see only that. But intuiting means you have that intuition power, you can imagine things also, right? You can compare your personality. So first of all, just see that picture and what you observe, and after that go to the next page, I would suggest. So let's understand few more things about sensing and intuitive. So yeah, if you are an intuitive person, then write N. If you are sensing things, then S. How you take information from outside, right? So here are some comparison between both the personalities, and you observe about yourself which part and how you take information. So I will need to see more data. This looks like a great opportunity. Means the person who sense, they feel like they have enough things, but they feel और हो जाता तो कुछ अच्छा होता, right? I will need to see more data कि वो opportunities भी देख ले वो. But the intuitive person ऐसा है कि उनके सामने they got one opportunity and they're thinking, oh, that's a great opportunity. Why not I try this? And the intuitive person are like so high energetic, we need to change the world. But the sensing person, the person who sense things, they are, how about doing the dishes first? Means they are very grounded, and grounded, that doesn't mean that personality is very good personality. Both the personality is best, right? The person who are intuitive, they see things normal person they can't, and the sensing personality, they understand the deeper meaning also, they react sensibly. Okay, so yeah, this is the shape of sensing people. There is a triangle, rectangle, square, circle, but see the other side, the intuitive, they have no defined shape, they can think anything, right? They are very creative. So what kind of person you have found inside you today? Just observe about yourself by using few examples. You are a sensor or you are a intuition maker. Okay, you sense thing or you imagine things, right? Or if we talk about some more examples, suppose if you see the empty land, right, khali plot, so what you think about that? If you think the land is about 2000 square feet, the road access is good, the soil is look dry, the location is near a school, so you focus on facts and details, right? The person who see the facts and details, they are sensor person, right? They sense things, they are calculative. But the intuitive person, how they see the empty plot, this could become a coaching center. I can imagine a beautiful community space here. There is a potential for something big. They focus on the possibilities and the future potential, right? So this way, if you are observing the facts and details, then you sense more. If you think and plan something, possibilities and future, that means your intuition is the dominating side. You are intuition maker. So this way now you will get your second code S or N, not I. I is for introvert. So here for intuition maker you will write N. Hope this is clear, and let's move to our third roadmap. How do you take your decisions? It's very important, because how you take information from others and the outside of the world, that is also manipulate your decision. And how you take decision is the result, what we are today is the result of our choices and how we take decisions in our life. How you make decisions. So in this picture, two persons, ladies, they discuss something. Suppose they are taking interviews, okay, and they observe the profile. So one person, she has good credential, okay, the marks and the academic values, each and everything. But the second, she observed her data and biodata, and she simply say, I like her, right? Means it's a feeling versus thinking. So are you a filler or are you a thinker? Thinking and feeling. So thinkers are focused first on the use of thing, but the fillers focus first on the meaning of the things. Okay, what is the meaning of the thing? And thinkers, they first think about the use of the things. So the thinker thinks about the pros and cons, right? And the filler is simply feel. They act through emotions, okay? They don't think much. If they feel, yeah, I am feeling it's good, so they can take decisions. But the thinkers, they see all the aspects, the pros and cons, right? What is right and wrong also, and then they take decisions. So this is the thinker's brain. Left side, they are calculative, they think about everything, and the other side is filler, right? The light, music, and the feeling. So the thinker, passion for knowing what is true, respects honesty, fairness, uses logic and reason to solve problem, make decision much less reliance on emotions, right? उन्हें वो ऐसा नहीं लगता कि okay, that in relationship also, just because they are your loved ones, you can't agree for something, for thinker. But for filler, they just feel, and if they see, yeah, my loved ones are saying, that means it's okay. Okay, I will do or I will go, like this. So fillers, they are kind and considerate of others. Being liked is very important. Upset by anger and conflict. Decisions often based on value and emotions. Okay, the filler, they give value to emotions also. Same, they see all the pros and cons, and fillers think this is important for me, that's why I am doing this. Simple. So how do you take your decision? You think more, everything calculative, or you just feel, right? Filler, I am feeling this is good and this will be good for me. Then you will go for that decision, what your heart says, right? So if you are a thinker, write T. If you are a filler, write F. So this way you will get your 3 code. First, for introvert or extrovert. Second, you are a sensor or intuition maker. Third, you are a thinker or filler. Let's move to 4th road map. Do you keep yourself and your stuff in organized way? As you observed how we live our life, the way we treat our surrounding, our mind works like that. Okay, if you live in a messy room, then every time your mind is very stressful because of daily seeing the same stuff again and thinking फिर से ये सारी चीजें साफ करनी पड़ेगी, and you just procrastinate things, so things are not going good, right? Or sometimes you can manage with the mess also. Okay, things are messy, but what you need, you know where you get that thing. Okay, आप कमरे में आए, things are not in a right place, but what you want, you know where that thing is. So how you structure or orientate yourself in the world. Okay, this is not about just the things, even your lifestyle, how you treat your office place, your work desk. If your work desk is so messy, everything is on a table, right? Or you organize your work desk also, laptop is on laptop place, the clips and the markers are in drawer, and your notepad and pen all are in their place, respected places. So you are more organized, structured person. Or you can work in the other situations also, like things are on, everything's are on table, and you are okay with that. You just open your laptop and you can work easily. So here what we are observing, what kind of personality we are assisting, judger or perceiver. Okay, so if you are a judger, then how you organize your goals, even your long term goals, like task 1, task 2, task 3, everything is organized, right? So you give priority to your long term goal, you make hierarchy, organized everything, right? If you see things are not structured, so you can't focus that time, कि आपको ऐसा लगता है कि ये साफ नहीं होगा तब तक चीजें, आपको कुछ दूसरी चीजें कर नहीं पाएंगे, राइट? तो पहले आप वो फिक्स करते हैं, देन यू गो फॉर योर नेक्स्ट टास्क. एंड द अदर हैंड, यू आर अ परसीवर. Okay, you have options, you have short term goal, you enjoy your current situation. Okay, now you are okay, then next task देखेंगे जब वो समय आएगा. You value things, use at the present time things, right? कि आज आप क्या कर रहे हैं, आज का आपका दिन आपको ऑर्गेनाइज करना है, कल करेंगे. This is not your procrastinating things. आज का टाइम का टास्क आज खत्म करना है, शॉर्ट टाइम गोल. आप भी गोल्स कंप्लीट करते हैं, बट द जजर दे ऑर्गेनाइज, लाइक पूरा वीक मंथ का पूरा ऑर्गेनाइज करके रखेंगे कि आज क्या करना है, नेक्स्ट डे एंड द नेक्स्ट डे, होल वीक, दिस वे, राइट? So this is the judger or perceiver. Can you have an option about something, right? I'm okay with anything. So perceiver are like, they don't think much. I'm okay with anything. If my cupboard is not organized, but I know where my pant and shirts are, so I just simply open and get those. Okay. But the judger, अगर उनको messy आपका अलमारी दिख गया, तो they can't work after that जब तक वो उस चीज को fix नहीं कर लेते, right? They don't like living this way. So the judger, I made a schedule for every day of our vacation. राइट उनको कहीं घूमने भी जाएंगे तो उनको प्रॉपर आइटनरी के साथ एवरी डे का प्लानिंग भी करना होता है कि कौन से दिन वो क्या पहन के निकलेंगे, कहाँ जाएंगे, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. बट द परसीवर, They just simply book hotels, tickets, and just go, and then there they explore ki what to do, what to see, where to go. Okay, there's a schedule for every day of our vacation. They are मतलब उनको ऐसा लगता है कि यार घूमने जाने के लिए भी टाइम टेबल कौन बनाता है. So who are you? Judger or perceiver? Okay, so if you are a judger, then write J. If you are a perceiver, write P. So now you have your all four codes according to all four roadmaps. What is your coding? Okay, 4-digit code. If you are extrovert or introvert, so write E or N. If you are sensing or intuition making, sensor or intuition maker, so write S or N. N, remember. Or feeler or thinker, to write F or T. If you are a judger or perceiver, write J or P. So when you get your code here, you will see in your PDF there are many 4-digit code like this, like ENFJ, and the full form of that code. So this is your personality, your current personality according to your code. This is not like it's fixed, right? If you are feeling you need to change your personality, so that's why we are doing this assessment, so you understand in which area you need to improve to grow more in your life. And according to this assessment and this code chart, there is the details you can read according to your code. Okay, the characteristics according to this personality, what kind of characteristics you have, and the possible career, you are in a right path or not. If you already choose your career, you are already working, then how you can improve? By changing your personality, by adding something, by removing something. Okay, and at the bottom you can see some famous personality famous person who has the same code and what they are doing in their life, right? So like this, you have many codes. So just go through this chart and see about yourself this report. So this is all about the MBTI personality assessment. You can find your perfect match also according to this test, right? So what does it all means? We have made a handy little visual scorecard to determine which personality are your best matches. You have broken them down into these 3 categories. Means double heart means it's a match made in MBTI heaven. Single heart, it could work, but the white heart means not likely, but still worth a try. That doesn't mean कि अगर आपके और आपके partner के अगर आप personality test करने जाए, you can test this, you can perform this test with your partner also, right? But never judge them, okay? Because you know, but they don't know. They simply answer your question, and don't go with the same questions and examples, right? If you understand this, you can ask, like, your task is to understand their personality. They are introvert or extrovert, so put any situation and see how they react in that situation. So just like that, all 4 roadmaps with your understanding and your own examples to understand your partners, right? So but before that, first understand about yourself, what kind of personality you have. Then only when people talk to you, then you judge people or you sense people, you think about that, you feel about that, how they react, how they take information from outside the world, how they communicate differently, how they take decisions this way. So all the information will help you to understand them and you can help them in a better way. So you can check like all the which code is match best with which. Okay. So this is all about the MBTI personality assessment test.